Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Explorers of the Unknown. Last we left off, the party has actually managed to get a new home base in the form of the ship. Essentially, it's called a Spelljammer. Go from your end.
Oh wait. Again.
Yep,
Let
no
me
worries.
check my settings.
Okay, so we are going to TLDR all of the nonsense of dropping everyone back to where they belong from. And basically, we'll skip ahead 2 months after the downtime to see what you guys would do. Okay, for the rewards. Mic check, all good. Okay. All right, so in terms of rewards, let's see. We'll start with the Knights of Altara. The Knights of Altara are going to offer you a reward of 5,000 gold, and you guys get to keep whatever spending power you all had from the previous mission.
Nice.
The the kingdom, offers you only thanks for returning its people. That's it.
Cool.
Antioch Kingdom?
Right here.
Where?
Where?
Oh, okay.
I'm in the wrong
because they're
Where is
giving us
the-
thanks. Is there something Udhira can do to build up some kind of diplomatic ties? Somebody that she
How-
can access if they have any conversations to be had?
Okay, so I just need to ask you something. You're a shapeshifter, right?
Yeah.
You predominantly
She's one of the changelings who prefer to be the creature that they were raised in. So she doesn't like being in her original form because she gets sunburned real bad.
okay, that's completely fine. But my question was that you predominantly show yourself as female, right?
Yes, that is her
The
preferred pronoun.
Antioch are not going to talk to you then.
Bro.
Okay.
If you guys
Bruh.
want to know what the Antioch are, essentially imagine the height of the Roman Empire.
Oh, that's an easy fix. She'll just say, "Oh, I'll send somebody who's a guy to talk to you," and then come back as a guy.
Okay, if that's the case, then yes, you'll be offered whatchamacallit.
She just
How do I
wants
say this?
some kind of diplomatic access. Like if she wants to talk about knowledge things, like if there's information that she's looking for, somebody that she can go, "Oh, hey."
They
Amazing.
will give you a gem for which they can communicate with their external affairs office. But every time you ask for something, it will be worked on a case by case basis lah.
Okay.
It's not much, but it's a start lah.
Easy.
Makes-
Okay. That's a lot. That's enough.
Makes
Alright.
sense for a tiny country.
Next up, we have the Ishak Confederacy. The realm of the dwarves are gonna offer you a set of masterwork armor.
Ooh.
Alright.
Deltas?
Sorry, which one is it again?
Isha.
Right here, right next to the Antioch.
The
Okay.
the dwarf.
The
Alright.
dwarf.
Armor?
Yes.
Masterwork
armor?
armor. When if I'm not sounding very impressed, it's because I'm still doing spells, so don't worry.
Yep, a set of masterwork armor, stats of which I will give later, but it's essentially heavy plate armor. Don't worry, it's humanoid shape, not dwarf shape.
What is
very
As
funny
long as
thing.
it's humanoid shape, I cannot wear it.
Okay, so the Herbian Kingdom, since the majority of the people that would say is worth from the Herbian Kingdom are going to offer you all the title of knight, basically low level nobility. In addition to that, they will also offer you the fiefdom of a village and all the revenues and taxes that may come from that village.
That is actually very good.
That's actually really good.
So it's like a village under our name lah.
Pretty much, yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, you are the local governor. You can deign what you want to do with the village and whatnot,
So
and the people have to
basically,
follow what you say. lah.
we basically become a duke. Or
Yeah, close enough, pretty much.
If we're
A
knights,
baron lah,
it'll
a
be like
baron.
a
Sir,
baron, yeah, a baron.
Oh, a baron.
Yep.
Sir Knight Baron.
So that's what the Herbian Kingdoms offer you. In addition to that, they also send funds for which you're to refurbish your new airship. Essentially, just send the bill to them and they'll probably pay it.
Nice.
Your
That is
Reese
fun.
will Your Reese will offer you a choice of several magical items. I'll send you the list after the session.
DeVries?
Yvris.
Oh, Ivris. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
If we were to actually touch down at Herbian Kingdom, somebody will have to lock Deltas inside his room.
Yeah, I want to talk to Deltas about him getting a baronship, essentially. The barony of a little village that he hates so much. When they found out about the airship, was there anybody interested in inspection of it?
Are you talking about someone official?
Yeah, the Herbian Kingdom. Considering they just had an airship come up, right?
Essentially, what happened was that as you guys were flying towards Herbian Kingdom airspace, several flights of dragon riders and several frigates and cruisers basically descended upon your position and just asked you to identify yourself.
Ooh, okay.
And then Fleury just went up to the deck and said, no, it's fine, we're returning people, and everyone stood down.
Essentially, Fleury went out and said, I bought a new car. It's American.
Oh my god, it's a new brand.
It's a Mustang.
Okay, so that's it for Ivris. It gives you a
Fine.
choice of magical items. Howarth will offer you and 10 people of your choice scholarships to one of their most prestigious universities.
Wow.
You can see like Udhira's face in like an absolute conflict of, oh my god, this is amazing. At the same time, I don't want to go to university anymore.
So yeah, basically everyone in the party will receive a scholarship, and you get to choose 10 more people to also receive the scholarship.
Scholarship.
Mm.
So
I look at the
it's
scholarship and be
10
like, what?
plus us, or
10 plus you all, yes.
Yeah. And then Chris was like, if only I can give it to the to the girl that is living in my head right now.
Okay,
Feel bad.
so the Hikari Empire, since there's not too many people there, will just offer you a select choice of weapons, predominantly gunpowder firearms.
I already have one.
Did I miss anyone? Oh yes, Inari. Inari will offer you X amount of ironwood.
Oh. Oh, now that gave me interest.
Oh.
Ironwood.
No.
Yep.
Yes,
Es-
ironwood.
Essentially, you get a semi-truck's worth of ironwood.
dang.
Kang going sigh because of the DM giving him so much shit. For the party at large.
No, it's not bad shit. It's good shit that I'm thinking, what should I do with it?
Take it and whack someone. It's ironwood.
The ironwood's yours, bro.
Like the thing is, whacking someone is good. Okay, I'll do that later. I'll get sidetracked really easily. Go on.
Okay, next up we have the Republic of Imish. They essentially offer you a research lab underneath the Republic of Imish, for which you all can order researchers to do shit around.
Huh.
That is even better.
Can we put our spare researchers there?
I mean, you can. There's no problem about that. Whether they get along is a different story, lah.
Yeah.
That's
another
that's
issue.
something that might be thought about. Interesting. Yes.
Okay, I need to look back at my notes to see if I'm missing anyone because there's a lot of people from different realms.
Damn.
I need you all to decide what to do about the people from the Divide. Because there's like one
I
or two
will
people
start-
from the Divide.
I will start a rebellion, so I'm going.
Oh, God.
I am starting a rebellion. I'm keeping them.
That
Okay.
that is up to Frisk. Yeah, I'm.
Oh yeah. Wait. Is it in the list that the? Is it in the list the people of choices?
Yeah, it's one of the wizards.
Ooh.
I'll put it down as a note. It's the Abjuration Wizard, actually.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
What does abjuration do again? Is it mostly firepower?
No, that
That's
would be
evocation.
Evocation, yeah, that's evocation.
Abjuration's protection, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh. Helpful.
Okay, let's see. Who else offer you reward? Ah, yes, the Crystalline Consortium. It gives you essentially, it gives you a license to trade within the Crystalline Consortium. To Udhira, you know this is very hard to receive because they have like a 5-year, 10-year long waiting list for people who want to register a trading license with them.
I would know that as well, right? Since I worked there before.
Yep, you would know that as well. Having a trading license with the Crystalline Consortium basically makes you a nobility within the realm.
I make sure our new elf friend knows about this and is trained in all the proper diplomatic procedures.
Mm-hmm. All right, no problem about that. Linnes, unfortunately, due to the country's poverty, can't offer you much, but he does offer you, what's it called? Questing paladins and knights if you require them.
Okay. For Linnes, because I know that is where Deltas comes from.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have Deltas deal with that.
Okay, no problem. Deltas, do you want to deal with that?
Yeah, Delta. What feels do you have after getting the barony and then having Linnes go, hey, bro, I'm gonna give you some people if you need some help.
I'm perfectly fine with anything. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind the extra assistance though.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to accept them right now, they will give you like a total of like what? 3 paladins and like 10 knights.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
The problem is the paladins and I won't get along well because of my secondary side. They're gonna
You
be
can
like,
also
they'll be like, we are supposed to be guardians of light, and then you are what?
Guardians of burning
Paladin
everything.
doesn't have to be Guardians of Light.
Paladin.
Linnesi paladins are mostly your dedicated Oath of Redemption Punya paladins.
Oh, that is.
So
We have a big issue if I am commanding them.
Uh,
Lol.
they'll be like,
I think what I would suggest to Deltas is to hold them until we really need the help. Like, just say this, just give us an IOU and then we'll come back when we need it.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Besides, I do need to like go back there occasionally to get stuff done also.
mm-hmm. Okay, so Oath one, since there's literally only one dark elf among all of them, what do they offer you?
Oath what?
Oath one, this place, the place
Oh,
that's
Oath
directly
one.
on the border. Yeah.
Okay. Oath one. Okay.
What can they offer you?
I mean, it's one dude. What was the dude? What dude is
The
this?
merchant.
Oh, the
merchant.
merchant. Hey, give us like a discount. We're good with that. We like discounts. Just one guy.
Sure, why not? They will give you a discount on any official vendors that they have on magical creature produce,
Ooh.
like pelts and whatnot, that kind of stuff, lah.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, that's all.
I need to where's that? Discount on official vendors?
That sell magical creature punya, what's that called? Like harvest out like magical pelts,
Creature
toenails,
products.
eyeballs, creature products. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Does that mean animal feed as well in case we need like to buy animal food for our new pets?
Yes, of course. Okay, so we have that settled. I don't think there's anyone else. I didn't miss anyone, right?
I did not expect so much, by the way. Thank you. I expected
Oh,
like
yes,
maybe
the
2
keep.
or 3.
The keep. The keep
There's a keep.
gives you the keep right here, right below Inari.
Wait, the keep
Oh,
has
the keep.
something
Okay.
we-
What the hell?
Okay, that's weird. I didn't know we have something.
There was a whatchamacallit? What is the word? I can't think right now. Frick. There was a defender of the peace within the group that wanted to get back to his home.
Oh,
So he's not within the thing. The keep
Okay.
will offer you a glow stick.
Nice. Disco time.
Nice.
Let's go. What is a glow
Okay.
stick? Why?
Can chase Udhira around with it. That's a glow stick to hit you with.
If you all remember, like the glow stick was predominantly used in the earlier part of the campaign where you break in the two knights, the two defenders of the night will pop out in there.
It's the emergency flare.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's it. That's literally almost every single nation in the continent.
You know, if we went to every single continent to drop them off, I 100% believe that it took 2 months.
Yeah.
100%.
2 months a day.
Like, it's like we brought home your kids.
Pretty much.
Damn.
All right, so that's all the stuff you get. I hope someone jot that down.
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
I did not because I'm stupid.
Like,
That's one thing I did not
holy
do. So
snacks.
you will not expect me to write that in the report later on this month.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's all of the thanks and whatnot you get. You also get brownie points with all of the nations.
Yay,
Some more
brownie
than
points.
others.
Yay,
Oh,
brownie.
do we have?
Brownie?
Yes,
Acclaim.
relationship points.
We
I
acquired
thought pot
acclaim.
brownie.
Hold on. Yes, I know. Go on. What was it?
Aside from brownie points, do we have like some kind of crystal to communicate with them, or do we need to go there every time we go?
Okay, so
We
if you
will.
want to communicate with each individual nation, it's going to be pretty easy. Most of them will give you communication crystals like Antil or whatnot. Otherwise, the people that's serving within the ship knows of a means of communication with their home nation. So basically, just find someone from Lines if you want to talk to someone from Lines.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
Cool.
that's done and dusted. So now we time skip 2 months later, and now all of you are on the ship.
Okay. So what do we have on the ship?
Well,
Did I do anything on the ship?
I'm fairly certain you made quite a few magical items for Udhira and the rest of the party.
Okay, so Udhira, can I confiscate your cape and then I'll give you a new one?
Oh, for sure. As soon as you ask for it, she'd be like, okay, give.
And then I give you a similar one as like, now this one is permanent.
She's like, thank you. It does the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's
it's
fantastic.
basically, yeah. Well, last time this cloak is linked to me, so just very absurd example. I die. This item would not work anymore, but I made a permanent one, so it won't be the case.
On one hand, it's incredibly good. I'm very thankful you made this for me. On the other hand, please try not to die. That's a very depressing.
It's just it's just a example. You know what I mean.
I put it on. Like,
So
Peacock
also
around.
it's the same. Yeah, the same thing. It's just it is also a attunement, so nothing has to change. It's just that right now, I can relieve of one slot from my own artificer.
nice.
Okay, so and to you, Curtis, I give you boots of winding path.
Nice. Is it every how many times can I use it?
As long as you have action to do it. So always.
Oh, sweet. My
Bonus.
misty-
Yeah.
my-
So
Mhm.
your misty step or your bonus action to do that is the same thing.
Okay, because my misty step only can use like once.
Oh, this is used as long as you have the boots on. Also attune.
Nice.
Attunement.
Okay. Nice. What's the name of it? Shoes.
Boots or winding path.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. He is not here at the moment.
My two,
Right.
my
I
two platinum is done.
so because I said I'm going to make a weapon of returning for you, Deltas, but I didn't ask you which one would you prefer. So I go ahead and give you a javelin of returning.
Thank you. Much
It's not
appreciated.
as magical as your lightning spear, but it does the trick. It just comes back to you once you throw it.
Much appreciated.
No need to attune it. Actually, you need to attune it. Sorry,
Need to what?
attune.
Attune. Okay.
Yeah, so that it does come back to you. Okay, I think that is it for all the items. Uh, question, DM.
What's
Will
up?
my CAD be finished?
If you're gonna work on it for at least a month, I'm gonna say yes.
Then I'm gonna say no because I decided to put that in AI.
Okay.
So no, okay. That is all of things that I did, and 2 months I haven't seen light for so long. Enjoy your new toys. I did have this glove. I was going to give it to Horns, but you guys can borrow it at the mean time. Whoever wants it anyway. So
What does the glove do?
it is Gauntlet of Magic Weapon.
Ooh.
Basically, if you wear this, you have to attune to it. Your fist will do magic damage out of character 1d6, and
Okay.
then you can turn it into an elemental weapon of the elemental choice of what the elemental is
Ah,
in
so
the
good.
elementals
Nice.
spell list. Yeah.
Ah, so good for Horn. Can I ask you what the name of the cloak is that Udhira has from
Oh,
you?
that is claw of mine shop is still the same. You
Okay.
should have it on your list.
Mind sharpening. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, it should be still there. Okay. Yeah. Anyone wants to borrow this until he is back, you are free to use it. I feel like Deltas will be very good at using that, but you already have a halberd.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Do you want to?
Mm, I guess I can hold on to it. Yeah, sure.
Also attunement. So right now you will have 2 attunement slot used if you plan to use it. Okay, that's is all my stuff. I am going to enjoy playing with 2 giant robots.
And have fun.
And then that is it for Frizz. He has given you guys toys.
Nice. Throughout
Actually,
the Mhm.
since I'm not using any one of the slot yet, Curtis,
Hmm.
I will give you an offer. Would you like the right now not permanent mind sharpening cloak that I got from Udhira?
Mind sharpening cloak. Oh, what is
Let me
that?
explain what it does.
Hmm.
Basically, it means that if you fail a concentration check, it
Mhm.
doesn't matter any concentration check, as
Mhm.
long as it is you are concentrating on a spell.
Mhm.
Once you fail, you can
Mhm.
spend 1 charges out of the 3 to immediately succeed and regain concentration.
That is amazing. Yes.
Why do you think Uhira never drop her spells?
I don't know. I guess I just guess that she's just smart.
You
That is true, but also
Uh, yeah, but since I am currently not using the extra I do not know how to say it, linking that I was planning to do, but suddenly I don't know what to do with it. So if you want to, you can hold on to this until I tell you I need to use a certain linking slot. Then I will let you know.
Yes, of course. That would be
Then,
lovely.
then you will have the temporary uh, mind sharpening cloak.
I'm sharpening cloak.
Mm. So
Nice.
I'll give you the description, unless Shah wants to give it to you. Then I will.
Cloak. How do
I can
you
copy
spell?
paste.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. So where is my mind sharpening cloak? It should be right in my bio, right? Yeah, it's in bio. Here we go. And this would be, and then I will link to you. Wait, why is Curtis not in this? Okay, it's in Discord. Oh,
Nice.
Shah is already, but yeah, but I
It's
can.
okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, that's a lot.
4 charges.
4 judges, not 3. So
That's a lot.
explanation is a little bit off, but
Damn.
it still has a thing. It still does the thing.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay,
Then
so you guys have that. Oh, and winding path. If you want the description, winding, a boost of winding. Why this thing is off? Okay, this one, and then I will also put it here so you can see the description. There you go. Ignore the require attunement because you do need to attune it.
nice. Should put it in here somewhere. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Thank you, thank you. What is that? Gonna
Oh,
feed.
he's feeding the rabbit. So yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
have
cute.
for deltas. This would be the description of returning weapon.
How do I tune it again?
Attune is
You have
if
to
you're
spend 1
in your
hour
Mhm.
Oh,
and
pretty
you
much focusing.
only have 3 slots, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
yep.
Return weapon is not a attunement, but because I'm making it a permanent weapon, I need to make it attuned to you. So that just come back to you.
Okay.
Painting. Yeah. I have to. No, whatever. Boots of the winding path.
Keep that in mind for Udhira. With this permanent one, you do need to make it a attunement item because now it is linked to your energy or your mana or whatever magic spell is called in this world.
Oh
Cha?
shit.
Hmm?
For your mind sharpening that swap out, you do need to attune to it.
Yep. I've put that under my attunement slot. So
Okay.
I've got 2 things. I've got 1 more slot essentially.
Mm. For Curtis,
Mhm.
yours doesn't need to be attuned because it's still linked to me.
The
Mind
which one?
sharpening, mind
Ah,
sharpener cloak.
I see.
Yours doesn't need to be attuned because it's still linked to me currently.
Okay. If it's linked to you,
I will be
then
using one of my artificer infusion slots, but it is almost like an magical item that I would have created, but it is borrowing energy from me, lah. Essentially,
Ah,
something like that.
I see, I see, I see.
Mm.
Okay, okay. These boots, I can teleport.
It's actually you since a lot of you most of you guys don't know, the bag of holding is not actually a magic item that create permanently. It also borrowing magic essence from me. So if I die, that bag of holding is gonna disappear along with your spear. So don't let me die.
Oh
We
no!
must protect him at all
Mm-hmm,
costs.
mm-hmm.
Protect the small.
Protect the gnome with a big ass robot next to it.
Gotta protect. Direction. Gotta put this over here. Oh shit.
Oh shit! I don't. Okay.
Okay.
I
Right.
will be right back and let you guys sort out the items that I just gave you.
All good.
15 is conversation. To an occupied creature and see a creature may at some point during the current time. Ah, okay. Mission to keys that I have been before. Let's see.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Nice.
Okay.
Hello,
Uh,
back.
That is correct.
dead jokes. Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
I would like to ask if everybody's okay with putting the 5k gold into the party fund.
Yes, I'm alright with it.
This is a question to you guys as well. Since the goal you do guys have, do you want to keep it still in the bag of holding or?
Can I have mine, please? I need to pay for that stupid feather thing.
Yeah,
So
sure.
so
You
technically,
have
I do have to use it.
okay. So in that case, you would have 1,399
Bro.
we run it
because
down.
there's odd number because she pays for what I call tips. She pays tips.
Is Danjo?
So anyone want to take their own money out from the bag?
Didn't I have half?
I still don't know how much I had before I
Uh,
joined the party. That's the thing.
Christ.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
think
before
okay.
you what?
Before you join the party, you should have the background, and the background usually the biggest number is 10, and then there's 5, and then there's 0. So, what background did you choose?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, you don't know about backgrounds,
Bruh.
bruh.
Okay, I'm gonna be using the previous image we used for positioning the airship
Mm-hmm.
until I can find a suitable picture for it. So we'll put this right here.
Ah, nice.
Okay,
I think
so
that's
Curtis, you said
super
you want half.
effective.
yeah.
Okay, let me see.
How much is half?
All right. So
Uh,
in case you guys are wondering where you came out from, the previous session, you guys basically just came out from the middle of the sea.
no.
Weird.
Okay,
Yep.
so Curtis,
Mhm.
you will take out a total of 645.
645 gold?
Yes, and still have 645 in it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. 645. Okay. Oh my god. This I have a lot of things. A lot of rewards.
And you also have your platinum. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I forgot. You guys get the revenue from the village. 2 months worth. Let's see how much you get.
Okay.
Damn.
Uh,
We're Scrooge McDucking.
Can I give
luckily we have bag of holding.
yeah, can I give my iron my side? Oh no, my side. Salah. My
Share.
part. My share. Sorry. Thank you. My share of ironwood to the Linas Kingdom.
Wait, I thought all ironwood is going to me because I'm gonna build stuff.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
You
I was
can.
like, what?
What else? What do you specifically want from the list?
Uh, um, my part.
Mm.
I just want to give it to the Linas.
Okay.
Half of it, I guess.
Any specific reason though?
No.
You
Just
just
want
have
to
to give it to
give it.
them. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
For me,
yeah.
I
Just
want to give like a portion of my own income for them for obvious
mm,
reasons.
For obvious reasons, yeah.
for obvious reasons, I don't have a reason. Just I guess
My reason is to build arrows. What's yours?
not. I just
Yeah, no. I understand.
yeah. Just want to give it to them. I guess half of it could make sense. So I have like 645, so I get it
Oh
300.
wait,
Oh,
money or the iron wood?
no, no, no. If you're using the ironwood, I wouldn't have used the money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we'll do this off screen, but because we have magical items, we have firearms.
Mm. For
Uh,
me, it's
So
just
much
I'm
stuff.
just
so
yeah.
much stuff.
I'm just gonna use the money, just giving it to the Linus
So
because
you want to divide smaller the 645 and divide by 2 again?
yeah.
You would have 322 gold and 5 copper pieces.
Okay, give it to Linus and
Whoa.
just get out.
Nessie.
Yeah, Linus.
Okay, sure. The Linesi
Linus.
people
I don't know.
receives a pretty small donation and they're not sure what to do with it.
Yeah, just keep it, and then I'll just go.
Okay.
Nothing much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Udhira, you said you want to drop in the party funds, the taxes that we are going to get, or
No, this is the 5k gold from Knights of Altara.
oh, it is straight in the funds.
I think so. I mean, it would be good to bolster.
Sure, if you said so, then I'll just write the number down.
Up to the rest though. If the rest aren't in agreement, we'll divide, and then I'll put my share in the party fund.
Well, I would want to have some money as well, but I'm not disagreeing with the party fund, but I might take some out just for my own pocket money.
Mm.
The rest?
Mm,
Here
I guess I'll
the
do the same as well.
So party funds?
Because here's the thing: are we dividing it by 5 or by 6 or by 10 or by 100?
Um, because Horn is still technically in the party, so I am going to assume it's by 6.
Okay.
So by 6, the number is gonna be horrible because it's 0.3 infinite.
6.
It's infinite. So
Okay, what you
it's
do
not
is just take 83 each, and then 1 gold goes into party fund.
is it's not 83 gold though, it's 833.3 infinite.
Yeah. Wait, no.
Okay.
Math.
I'm
Ugh.
gonna chime in with the village revenue.
Hmm?
You guys get 1,200 for the 2 months.
Oh, very good.
Okay, the reason why they gave you a seaside village and its primary means of revenue is oyster pearls.
That's pretty good.
we never actually went to eat the crab place, right?
Well, we only did manage to get them their supplies starting to run flow again, so wouldn't assume that we will get that much crab.
I think somehow within the 2 months, if we didn't get crab, I will do a picket sign and protest.
Okay, so how much is the tax again?
1,200
1,200 each.
No,
altogether.
altogether.
Ah,
Because
altogether.
I don't believe it's a city worth of taxes. It's just a town.
The seaside
Yes.
village, right? How are they doing? Like, what's the standard of living there?
Not poverty, not nobility. It's somewhere middle class lah. Like the people can afford to go out to have a nice lunch or dinner every now and then.
Okay, I will have a discussion about this eventually when I
Mhm.
figure out what just happened, because there's
Okay.
a lot.
So if we want to keep our party funds, everyone would keep the money from 5,000. Everyone would have a share of 830, and then I'll put 4 goals in the bag.
Yes.
Okay.
800 and what? Sorry.
830 gold pieces.
Gold pieces.
Ah. All right. Oh, that's a lot of mouth.
GP. My share goes into community. Yeah.
Immediately?
Yep.
Okay.
So
let
830
me-
goes in.
Let me do this for a sec. And bookkeeping, I'm just keeping track. This one is this is horns. Oh, that's wrong. That's totally wrong. Plus this much, and then become that much. Okay. And then this goes to that much as well. Oh, Deltas, you're not taking your money out?
No, I am. I'm just
How much you're planning to take? You want before or after the party funds split?
after party funds.
After party funds, you have 2,330.
After party funds.
Yeah, after party funds.
So that means is
That this is already split with the new 830. That is after party funds. If before, you only have 1,500.
oh. So that means I on hand I have 1,500 lah.
In the bag, not on your hand, in the bag. And then the party funds, since it's split, I'm going to put under all of your name. So you would currently have 2,330. Since you never use your money.
Yeah, I barely use. If I ever wanted also, I'll just ask, and it wouldn't be that much also.
Hmm.
So yeah, just put everything into the party fund.
So everything that is all 2,330.
I'll
not
keep
keeping-
100 with me lah.
You keep how much?
100.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
DM,
Okay,
just
that's-
FYI, I used the 25% discount to get the feather, which is now 1,500 instead of 2,000.
Okay.
Which means I have 14 gold pieces.
It's okay. The feather, pretty useful.
I know.
But do you want to hear the good news is
Eh?
5,164 in party.
That's good. We have money to pay for shit.
Okay, that is all my bookkeeping done. Can we go do quest now?
Yes.
All right. So, how do you all want to go about this? Since you all picked number 3 as rescue the Isekai people, or presumably also find Herbian Kingdom ship the Era one that some of you came from, how would you like to go about this? Are you just gonna tell the crew like, okay, activate the warp drive and let's get out of here, or are you gonna plan this out first?
There will definitely be a planning phase, especially if we've got people on the ground that we need to move around.
Okay, so
Because
yeah,
because I'm
ideally, well,
Mhm.
what I was thinking is warp out to go back to the HQ because there, I don't think there's any place that a specific place for us to land the ship. So we just gonna land wherever.
Oh no, there is a airship. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. And then I do need to retrieve the helmet for tracking device out of the anti-tracking field.
Okay, no problem.
So that is the planning phase I am telling to Uhira because with that, then we can track the potential ship that the Isekai people has been taken to potential.
Okay, more
And
importantly,
hmm,
what kind of conversation did we have with Riker and Scarlet? No, her name
Sierra.
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 It's a color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have conversation with them?
Ethan and Riker will basically extend their thanks, both in kind for finding each other,
Mhm.
and they will also request that, in addition to finding, for offering thanks for finding the other part member of their party,
Mhm.
they also will tell you something very strange. And I'm fairly certain only the other five will understand its whatchamacallit, its effects.
Mhm.
So the reason why they were brought into this world in the first place was because they were on a seek and destroy mission.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna quote this. Even Riker basically tells you that he needs to find uh his party members for one specific reason. One of them is holding on to a XV4 tactical nuke.
Wait, what?
Oh. Okay. Okay.
If they were to explain this to you all, he is going to say that imagine a bomb that can decimate Hoeth itself in one second.
Horrified.
Yeah. And one of the member has it.
The reason why we need to find all of the whatchamacallit, the other
Mhm.
two members, is because not only is to find the bombs, is that each member holds onto a key that has to be put in to detonate the bomb.
So the good news is no one can use the bomb. The bad
Yet.
news is the bomb is still outside.
Pretty much.
Okay.
He does also extend the fact that if you require a covert operations team to operate on board your ship
Mhm.
for dispatching enemy targets or whatnot,
Mhm.
they'll be willing to do it as soon as you find the remaining two people. Lah.
Okay.
But as of
Okay.
right now, he needs to stay with the princess and continue his guard duties. Sierra is free to join you all though.
That is understand.
Udhira is gonna say the problem is not that we're going to need extra operatives. It's that we don't know who your other friends are. And I'm afraid only you can tell us that, or at least show an image or
Oh yeah, no problem. He just pulls out a picture.
They
So
have
this is
picture.
Yep, he pulls out a picture. Alright, so these are the two people he points to. He points to someone that's wearing a hood that's basically description wise is a dark skinned woman with short hair that's perpetually shrouded in a hood. Another person is your standard white guy with gigantic goggles over his face.
Okay. I'm going to assume he has the nuke.
I'm considering. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so
Their names?
I would actually show Riker about my the I would call it a watch. I would still call it a watch for now.
The watch. Okay.
Yeah, the watch. To know that we might have encountered the person who captured one of the person. That
Yeah,
I already told Sierra about it.
he confirms it. It's basically like, yep, that's the thing. Names, give me 1 second. I need to check the thing.
I remember you mentioned it in last session, but I forgot.
Yep, I need to pull it out. The first one is Huntress, which is the person in the hood.
Huntress.
No other name besides Huntress.
Hmm.
Did I give this other fucker a name? Hold on.
I don't remember.
The name.
Jeremy.
Other fucker. is his name.
Bobbert. Jim.
Jeffrey.
Wait, what is it? Is it Riker? His name, the leader.
No. The leader is Riker, yes.
Yes.
Ah, yes. His name is Jones.
Jones.
There you go. It's in chat.
Johns.
Jones.
Jones.
Jones. It's Jones Cena. Da, 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 da.
No.
Are you sure about
Alright.
that?
John Cena.
Jesus Christ. But yes, this is the severity of which he tells you is like the bomb, if exploited correctly, does not require the detonation keys.
No.
I figured as much. How
I-
difficult would it be to take this bomb apart?
You can see you can see Ethan just like, I can't tell you that because I do not know myself. This technology, this knowledge is beyond me. I'm merely a soldier.
I nod.
He just tells you that if you don't find it, something can go kaboom, and it's gonna be very, very loud.
And judging by who has it, it is going to get go kaboom eventually.
Yeah.
Let's hope they don't have it.
Even tells you that while he's under the employ of the princess, he will do what he can with the Herbian Kingdom's resources to find his members if they are underneath the dome. But unfortunately, if they're outside the dome, you guys are the only people he can rely on.
Mm-hmm.
He also tells you that he has been in the dome, in the realm for about 4 years now.
That is not good. But
Hearing that, I will actually look at Sierra because she said she doesn't remember anything except flying out of the sky and then waking up.
Sierra is gonna give the open mouth look of shock as she is told she just lost 4 years of her life.
So, damn.
that's
Well, we're growing
that-
older every day, so
that sucks. Don't remember 4 years.
I'm also going to let them know about the temple at the bottom of Mursa.
Yes.
And how Sierra managed to wake herself up. Because I feel like it would be important, at least to pre-brand people.
That sounds so bad, but go on.
I mean, it makes it's like vaccinations, you know.
Yeah, vaccinations don't leave a physical. Oh my god.
What you mean rebrand people? We need Smithers. We need Smithers.
No. How she's going to say this is, the way Sierra woke up from the state that she was in is to believe in. Hang on, what is the dude guy's name?
The god of Forge, right?
I wrote this down.
Basically, if you tell this, right, the princess that is also there to listen to the explanation is going to immediately order whoever is nearby that has a communication device to order everyone in the Herbian Kingdom. Every single village must now have a shrine to a particular deity.
I'm okay with that. I made a deal with Gardner, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, Gardner.
do you want more followers? Because I can do that.
But we do
For-
need to clear up the one that is below there because that is a old Gardner's
Yeah.
shrine.
Yes.
In in the interest of protecting the Herbian Kingdom, the princess will pass a law that states every single place that can be considered a settlement that has people living in it, recreationally or for work or whatnot, to have a shrine. In addition to that, this information will also be disseminated to the rest of the realm.
Yep.
If they want to take the Herbian Kingdom up on it, though.
It's up to them. I'm just gonna say this to the SCP people, purely because if we're going into that nonsense, and then I'm going to apologize to my god Uriel, that this is happening, but for the sake of knowledge, I'm sure he understands.
You can see him like furiously judging. It's like, should I let this pass? Should I smite her?
It's like,
You don't get smite though.
yeah.
Please don't believe in any god, but Gardner is there.
I think for Gardner, what they are is, as long as you're a smithy, you're technically holding on to their embodiment.
Even though I do not believe in God.
I mean,
I'm an atheist. Gardner gives you a say. I'm still an atheist.
it's like you still pray to something when you're hoping your smithing goes right.
Sure.
Like the thing about, okay, I'm gonna go in detail a little bit. The thing about Frisk not believing in God is not like, what do you think, like God doesn't exist? Is that he knows all of them exist, but he chooses not to pray to any one of them.
Yeah.
That is his
For
choice.
Udhira, it's a bit like the Greeks. She has a main god that she prays to, but she believes that the other gods have their roles as well. You know, like you have like a little hearth god in your hearth, like a wheat god for your wheat.
Or how Chinese view their gods. Do you want fortune, or do you want profit? Do you want the one for love? Do you want for family? Which one do you want? Do you want the god of war
Today, god of snacks. Yeah.
or god of sleep?
Clearly, we're not praying enough to the god of sleep because this generation is not getting enough sleep. No.
Yep.
Clearly. Okay, so yeah, that's just a little bit.
Moving on, but I feel like that would be an important thing that Udhira would tell them, purely because that stopped it, and that also murdered one other guy and almost murdered the dwarf.
Literally 2 months. During this 2 months, right, you're gonna see like shrines pop out in every single village in the Herbian Kingdom.
The god.
I'm just going to see if there's any effort to redig up the site. Once if there is a potential, I'm going to take the TAH out of there.
2 months goes by and the excavation on the site is going on smoothly, but it's taking a while because of it's quite deep underground.
It's cool.
Okay.
Okay, so
what else? Okay, so assumedly Sierra agrees to go with us to go find her friend because she has the mechanical expertise for all her stuff, right? Like her handphone. And
Go on.
how is she charging the handphone, by the way? Where is she getting a USB-C cable? Tell me.
Okay, so this is what happens. This is what happens. Her phone for the past 4 years has been dead because, well, she's been enslaved for a long time. As soon as she meets with Ethan Riker, Ethan is going to give her a power bank that has a fucking crystal just jammed into it.
he's using Herbian technology for a charger.
And on top of the power bank, it says Penang.
It does. It's a Penang power bank.
Hey,
Penang
yeah.
power bank. So she has a phone now. She doesn't have cell reception, but she has a phone.
It's okay as long as they can communicate and find things. It's very interesting. Okay. Next, we would, like Chris said, we would actually dock outside of the Knights of Altara main office and do the planning there. What of the new people? Because they're technically by proxy.
So as soon as they all arrive, right, You can see that several Knights of Altara is already waiting at the port to receive your entourage of people. So as they disembark the ship, the Knights of Altara just hand them each a badge and cape.
Well, that was fast.
That
no,
was
no
fast.
psych eval. Nothing. That's fine.
That's too
Basically, actually no, they don't give them a badge. They just give them the cape.
Oh,
Okay.
Because most of the ship have their own badges.
Fair, fair. Is there anyone in the Knights of Altara who seem like they know or are like the elves, the light skin, white hair elves?
moon elves.
A few of them, maybe like 10 maximum within the whole organization.
I think it'd be good for Udhira to actually get them together so the guys who've been lost for 2 years can get back up to date. I say 2 years, it's more like almost 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
All
that
right,
they know
so-
what's going on.
So are you going to invite them to stay onto the ship? Or just to communicate during this short brief period?
I think communicate during this short brief period. I'm gonna ask if they have time or if they want to even. No stress.
Okay.
No, it's not forced.
All right, so during this period, right, as you are like introducing the moon elves to people, the majority of the crew are like, I've never seen these people, but it's good to see people of my same race again. One of the Knights of Altara and one of the moon elves are like, oh my god, it's you!
They do the squeal. Oh my god!
So you see the arcane warrior from the ship rush forward to one of the researchers from the Knights of Altara. And they seem to know each other.
I'm gonna let them do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I want to know, this is a very sacred space. They need time to mourn because they just lost like 3 years, and they need to know what happened. You know, things might have gone bad, good. I don't know.
Yep. So, I'm just gonna give you like a small tip of information, like what the Tribune, I forgot his name, Thias, tells you. After talking to most of these people during the short period of time, he'll learn that the Moon Elf homeland is basically gone, kaput. Like there is no more
Dude.
Moon Elves anymore.
Is he okay?
He is not okay.
Like if he says this, Udhira's gonna be like, "Oh shit, son," but without saying "Oh shit, son," but her face will be like, "Oh shit."
He is not okay. Very clearly not okay. You can see a light in his eyes has gone now.
I'm gonna like at this point we would have had like a rest area set out, like a nice place. It's got a lot of orchids. Tea is served there. Very beautiful. I'll probably get him to sit there and like, you want to talk about it? I spend maybe 2 hours just talking about it, or just sitting there, let him experience his feelings.
He is gonna sit there along with with everyone else from the Spelljammer, and just sit there and just think about it. The past 3 years, the majority of the civilization has fallen, and whoever else remains are now basically wandering travelers above Spelljammers. So yeah, you do offer your condolences, but he basically just says, we want to be alone for a while, and most of the crew agrees.
I let them do their thing.
Okay. So with that out of the way, after like presumably a night of heavy drinking or whatnot, most of the crew come back and agree to back to their usual agreement of helping you all do your shit. They're still bitter and still sad, but they know for a fact that can't be helped. So yeah.
Well, common enemy. We now have a common enemy.
Thias is basically at the moment while you guys are docked, it's no longer interested in researching like ways to sustain their life in space or whatnot. He is now just researching weapons.
My type of fuel, baby.
He's like, okay, this is gonna be a warship now.
Okay. You do you, boo.
All right, so with that out of the way, what do the rest of you all want to do? Like, how does this planning take place? Presumably, tires will be there if you want to bring the ship anywhere.
Okay, so first thing first, I'm going to go back to my workshop and then grab the helmet that is forever sitting on a permanent anti-detect spell.
Roll me a history check.
Oh shit. Why suddenly that? Let's see. What am I rolling? Base history or history
base
with
history.
or history with magic? I was going to say.
This is remembering history.
Remembering history. Oh, this is awful then.
You'll
This
be
is-
fine.
This is really awful.
Did you perch?
No, I didn't. Oh,
Ah,
that's
it's not
15.
bad.
Still bad. Still not bad. Okay.
Okay. You left it for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
You're fairly certain that it was at a different angle when you left it.
Oh no! Did someone touch it? Oh, that would be so bad. Oh my god!
But yes, it looks at a different angle, and there's a lot less dust than you think it should be on there.
Somebody
Actually-
being touchy.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Looking around your room, you notice some stuff is also missing.
Is my mold gone?
Is your what?
Mold.
Your mold?
The arrowhead mold.
Oh, the arrowhead mold. No. They're still there.
Okay.
Okay, looking around, it's nothing major. So you see several things that stick out to you. It's like, a pencil is missing. My tongs are missing.
Okay, pencil missing is fine. Tongs is missing. How am I gonna get those irons out now?
Essentially, after searching your room up and down, you find a small little sticky note that's pink in color with a single letter engraved on it, the letter L.
L.
There's only 1%.
Everyone else also finds that their rooms has also been slightly ransacked.
Why of all the things you want to take, you take? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna.
What
Go.
what am I missing?
Nothing too important, basically just mundane stuff and whatnot.
I wonder
It's
what
like-
I'm missing because I barely carry anything with me aside from my main weapons.
You do have like backup spare weapons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so some of those will be missing.
My
Like she comes back just for this.
misfortune.
No, that yeah, I will get a new one.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do a sending to her dad.
Oh, it's actually good
And
that she
she's
didn't
gonna
touch it.
say, your daughter is a menace. She is a thief. She is no good. And I
you're
want
gonna-
all my stuff returned to me.
You hear a very hasty apology, and that he's in a meeting. He'll contact you at his earliest convenience.
It's like Udhira's so done with her shit.
Even when she's not here. Okay, so I am grateful that she didn't took the helmet.
It's at a
Even if
different
it-
angle.
If
So
okay, I'm going to wear it and going to check see if she takes the power supply or anything that is missing in it.
okay, sure. Roll me an investigation check. I tell your father.
Let's see. Investigation check. Would this be? Oh wait, investigation have nothing to do with this. Okay. It has nothing to do with this. This is a 14. I'm
Okay.
going to. Nah, it's fine. I'm not gonna burn it.
Okay, so first and foremost, on the visor, you notice there's several fingerprint smudges. And looking over at the back of the helmet where you installed the tracking device, right? Sorry, where you pull out the wiring, you can see a brand new scuff there, but everything still works.
At least she didn't try to rip it off.
Oh no, the scuff is like, how should I explain now? it looks like she slid something underneath the housing and attempt to pry it open, but she wasn't too successful.
This is why you don't use a big humanoid hands to do a small people's job.
Okay. Okay, I need to cleanse myself for a moment. Wait a minute. I need to what? That's it.
I need to regain my senses. Hold on.
Sure.
I need to go wash my face. I'm thinking too much right now.
Is it really that much?
Bruh, you have no idea what my brain is capable of when I'm this tired.
Okay.
Bro.
God damn it, why is the aircon on? Oh wait, it's not on, no wonder.
Okay. So since everything is still working, I'm going to see. Actually, first off, the fingerprints is really annoying me right now. I'm just gonna wipe it off.
God damn it, of all the things, she stole my freaking toothbrush.
Okay, so you attempt to wipe it off, and guess what? It's not coming off.
Oh.
Upon closer inspection,
Hmm.
you see ink.
I need alcohol for this. I have like it. They have it in this workshop. I just don't want to get it out. I'm gonna get alcohol to rub it off.
Okay, it comes off easily enough.
Okay. After that, I will check the visor, and
Mhm.
then I'm sure the ship has moved, so I'm gonna check the distance. Unless she did something that now I'm not able to track the ship.
You can get the positioning quite easily. Small problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's back underneath the dome.
Okay, so what Frisk is going to do is he's going to he's going to just look and then immediately sits on the floor and lays down.
Just gives up.
What am I gonna tell them now? Just lay down is like, I'm done with life. Why am I even here?
Okay. While I say it's underneath the dome, it's not back at the divide, surprisingly.
Mhm.
If you guys are still on the world map, right?
Hmm?
The rough position is around here somewhere.
Wait, what?
Here.
Oh, it's quite. So they. Let's hope they just managed to get in. Well, which is bad though, because a divide airship is that close to a Herbian Kingdom's area.
Mhm.
Mm.
I'll let you deal with that information as you wish.
And then I'm still like laying on the ground. It's like, why? It's actually quite cool down here.
A nice breeze is coming from the bottom of the door.
Yep. And then I'll just I'm just gonna contemplate life for a minute before the other half like calls me to just get up and deal with it.
Yep. As you open the door, you see Jetpack Man walking by.
Jetpack Man!
Oh, hello. How are you? How have you been? Our mission was separated.
He stumbles a bit and he turns around. He squints at you for a moment before he thinks about it. In his mind, he's going, there's only two people I know which are that small. One of them are female, so I'm fairly certain this is Frisk. Hey, Frisk, what's up?
At least you remember. Yeah. Good news is we managed to come back alive.
Yes, I can see that. And you got a
oh.
new ship.
Yeah, a lot of things has happened.
Yeah, I can see that. You wanna share those stories over a beer? And he points towards the cafeteria hall.
Maybe when I get back, there are still some things I want to do, but I will tell you, it's a good one.
He gives you a thumbs up, and he also mentions, "Oh, thanks for bringing back the whatchamacallit, the airborne soldiers that were also slaves. I know a few of them, and we are reorienting them right now."
Good for you, and no problem. We are just doing our job.
He gives you a nod, and he walks off towards the cafeteria.
And then the first people I'm going to find is Udhira.
Okay, Dira's probably in her room, or is she not?
She's just for the shits and giggles. This is probably when you walk in and she's just screaming about like because when you do
the door, just opens the door.
you you hear
yeah.
everything that she says during the sending. Because sending you do have to speak out loud.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I can hear, and then I open. I knock first. Hear the sending. I was like, yes, she found out. Okay. And then I do another knock on the door,
It's
and the third one.
like aggressive. Open the door. What? Oh, it's you. Guess who got his stuff stolen?
I know who, because there are stuff missing in the workshop as well. So that is not as headache as what I'm going to tell you. So hope you don't scream again.
My face softens a bit because whenever Frisk says something like, "Oh, it gets worse," she's like, "Okay, ready. Let's do
Okay.
this."
Okay, I enter the room, and then the immediate thing is like I'm looking for a chair that is soft enough to sit. Is there any in your room? If
Oh,
there's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
I'm going. Okay.
Her room right now is not as lush as the room inside the ship,
Mm-hmm.
but it's okay. You've
Okay.
got like a nice couch.
Okay, so I'm gonna sit on the couch and sink in a little bit, and I am still wearing the helmet. If you are looking at it,
Yeah, I'm
so
very
and
like
I'm sinking dim. Is like so. I'm wearing this helmet. So the tracking still works. We can find the ship.
I'm hearing a but.
But it is not out here.
What do you mean? Is it?
It just entered the dome.
We're talking about
This ship, the one that I'm tracking the device, the head, the one that divide ship, the one that has the supposed other member of the maybe Huntress, I think.
This is something we should tell Sierra.
Yeah. Do you want to hear something even worse than that?
There's more.
It's close to Herbian Kingdom right now.
That is incredibly concerning. Should I send something?
Yeah. I need a time to lay down so you can do your stuff.
Where's Sierra right now?
Sierra is. If you're gonna send someone to look for her, they'll find them inside the training area, just trying out her strange weapon.
Against a golem?
Oh yes, which the golem instantly falls to.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh yes, by the way, Frizz, she gives you a schematic for her weapon's bullets.
Is it? Please don't tell me it's steel.
A mixture of that. Some of them requires uranium.
Oh, that's even worse.
The heck?
Depleted uranium rounds.
like, not say that, but their weapons is so advanced. I don't think I can make them yet.
Well, she tells you that it doesn't matter whether if you can recreate it 1-to-1, as long as it can be shot out of my gun, that's good enough for me.
Oh, that is great. I'm gonna made out of metal and it will be disposable. Like still, I am still able to conjure it up, and you say uranium, okay, fuck that shit.
She gives you one of the bullets for testing. It's a shotgun shell with a blue colored tip.
Oh no.
All right. So back to looking for Sierra. Yeah, you find her testing out her weapon.
Sierra, do you have some time?
Basically, what is going on right now is this. As you approach her, right, all you hear is, hang on,
Bish, bish,
I did
bish.
not have this prepared. I'm such an idiot. All you hear is this.
I will say it louder. With my fingers in my ear.
Ouch. Ouch.
No, forget that shit. I'll do a message cantrip.
That
Then I'll
works
just
too.
say, Sarah, do you have some time?
Immediately, what is the word called? You see her immediately jolt and almost drop her weapon as she wildly swings around, aiming the weapon in the air before she drops it right on you and lowers her gun. And you can see her like she probably is having a heart attack right now.
Yep. And then I'm going to say out loud, I was calling you, but you couldn't hear. Also, that thing is incredibly loud.
She
Also,
holds up a hand for a second as soon as you start speaking, and she takes off her earphones. I'm sorry, what was that?
that was what I was talking about. Anyway, what I did was just I used a cantrip to make sure you could hear me.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to
That
do it
was
again,
scary.
but
Okay.
you can also reply to it within like 6 seconds, and then I go, for example, you can reply to this.
Then she says it out loud. Oh, really?
There's an echo. There's a weird echo in my head. Like 2 channels. I'm like, yes, but you don't have to say it out loud if you don't want to.
She looks at you, like, so how do I say it then?
In your head. Like when I do it, I'm not really talking out loud. I'm mouthing the words, but I'm not really talking out loud. And then I do it again, and I'm like, for example, you can see my mouth moving, but not really a lot of words.
You see her loading face screen for a minute. And then she replies back, is it working?
I nod. Now,
And then
come
she
on,
smiles a bit. It's like, oh, okay.
I have very important news. Thanks to
okay,
Chris.
sure. Okay. Then she very quickly like picks up all of the expended shotgun shells and deposits it inside a pouch and follows you.
I Frisk is here as well, so I'm going to go. Frisk, do you want to say it again?
Can I at least have some place I can sit down while I say that?
Is there benches and stuff? I'm assuming yes, right?
Yeah, there is.
Okay. I motion to the benches and we sit down.
Okay. Sierra will off to stand up because she just finished her workout. She doesn't really want to sit down just yet.
So I am going to TLDR that we found the ship. It's
One
black-
second.
Okay.
1 second, Fritz. I'm hearing wind from you.
Oh shit. How about now?
Get much better.
Okay, so I'm going to TLDR and then tell her that we found the ship. Well, we had tracking device on the ship for quite a while.
Mhm.
But it is under the dome yet again. And then it is also in Herbian Kingdom, where it's not where Riker is, but it is part of the kingdom. Yeah.
She looks at you with a bit of concern. Well, considering we've been here for 4 years, I'm fairly certain they might have already cracked the bomb. So, if they're near the Herbian Kingdom, I wouldn't recommend, dilly-dallying.
Yeah, so that is what I'm concerned that they might have. I don't know if Huntress has it or who has it, but whoever they captured, I hope it's not the case. But I do want to say that the capturing is quite recent, unless they have really fast or a smart researcher. I'm saying like 2 months, 3 months ago.
Okay. She gives you a nod. All right, I'm coming with you. When are we leaving?
Uh, we might need. We will get our crew and then hopefully we can get off as soon as possible. Udhira, when do you think we can leave?
DM, how long have we been here so far?
I would say that this is like your literally the first few hours of you docking the ship.
Oh my god, so fast. Okay.
Yeah, we should let one day for the moon elves to
To just sit there and mourn like, oh
Yeah.
god.
One day at least. Like,
yeah, at least one day.
here's the thing. The moon elves have just found out very terrible news about where they come from, and I don't think we should leave without letting them mourn. 2 days? 3, maybe?
Let's put on the minimum side because bad things. I hope it's not gonna happen. So
Let's do this. I'll see how they're doing tomorrow. Around 3 o'clock, we'll have a war room meeting.
understand. I will keep track on the distance on the ship. Yeah, I'll keep the distance.
So 3 o'clock tomorrow, we'll have a meeting at the bridge.
Okay. I will be sleeping in the workshop for today. Well, the HQ workshop. So if you need me, I'll be there on the ground contemplating.
Sure.
Okay. I will be leaving and going back to my workshop.
I'm gonna look at Sierra. Sierra, I know you don't remember much of the 4 years or any, but I have a feeling that your subconscious mind will.
Okay. She nods, she looks a bit concerned. Please don't tell me you're gonna lobotomize me.
No, I'm going to do you one better.
What?
Tonight-
That doesn't sound better to me.
When you go to sleep,
Okay.
I would like to be allowed to go into your dream. We're going to have a little picnic.
She looks at you, she's a bit concerned now, but the second you said dreams, she calms down a bit. Oh, okay, I
You-
suppose.
You'll be in control of the dream, obviously. I'm just a visitor.
I'm not sure if I really like the idea of someone rooting around my mind. But considering for the past 4 years I've been following someone subconsciously, sure, why not?
Here's the thing, if we do find something, you'll remember everything. And I
She
will not
gives-
be seeing things you don't want me to see anyway.
She gives you a nod. Well, my quarters are still on the airship. I haven't exactly taken a room here yet.
So let's try for tonight.
Sure? She looks very uncertain about this, but she's willing to give it a shot.
If it makes you feel better, it's a dream. You can wear whatever you like, have whatever snacks you like.
Oh no, it's not that. I'm just more concerned about the fact that someone is going to be in my dreams instead of me controlling the dream.
Oh, I will definitely not be controlling you at all. I'll be giving suggestions. It will be like the conversation we're having now. Only you'll be able to manipulate the fabric of your reality. I will not be changing anything.
Okay. She gives you a nod. Tonight then. And she's like, if there's nothing else, and she gestures back towards the range.
She nods and goes, "Look, don't worry about it. You can definitely say you don't want to go ahead for tonight. We can always reschedule. And there's a chance that this might not even be fruitful."
Roll inside check.
Inside check, let's go. Yeah. 9.
She is super hesitant, but she's also like, okay, the fate of the world possibly rests on my shoulders, so why not?
I look at her because I don't know what she's thinking right now. It's a 9. I'm going. Just remember, if you want to pull out, if you want to say not tonight, it's fine.
She snickers a bit and nods her head. Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
She heads back towards the thing. All right, we're gonna cut to Curtis and Deltas real quick. Deltas, you found yourselves in your room with your door being suddenly burst open and Curtis dragging you out for a tour.
Wait, what, huh? What's going on?
The
Yes.
Furbolg is reasonably strong for his size.
Curtis, what is this? Explain yourself.
I do not know much about this place, and I see you're not doing anything, so let us take a tour around this place, shall we?
Oh, okay, let's go.
All right, so as you guys head throughout the Knights of Altara base, Deltas, you show her around to the places that you are more familiar with. And yeah, basically it's like a giant complex. You have recreational places, training places, the main gathering hall and whatnot. A lot of offices for the recruiters or quest givers to assign tasks to the Knights of Altara, the headquarters area, that sort of thing lah. Is there any place you guys want to go?
I want to see where the training center is.
Sure.
Might as well.
Okay, you head your way towards the training center and you happen to catch Udhira leaving the training center.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's not happy.
I bet.
Inside, you see is a very large open room that is roughly a kilometer across.
Ooh.
What?
Yes, this place is huge. You see inside, the area is divided into several football fields worth of training area. And you see simulated battles of Knights of Altaras fighting against golems. And near towards the end of the training area, you see several archery ranges. But it doesn't seem like only archery is being practiced, and you hear very loud bangs and the constant of automatic fire going out throughout the air.
Ooh.
There
And
is also a football field's worth of space where it's basically just spell-proof with adamantium walls. And you can see mages and whatnot sling spells against targets.
Ooh. So this is where I can wreak havoc also, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. You can see like the majority of this area is coated in either mithril or adamantine.
Because you know some shit's about to go down here.
Of course. This is the fun one.
I'm probably gonna drop by here again with my halberd and do a couple of rounds. Probably tire myself out and go to sleep again.
You also see your new friend Sierra aiming down aiming down the gun range and shooting at a metal golem rushing towards her. To give you a perspective of how powerful this golem is, you see for the both of you, you see someone who appears to be an archmage sling various high level spells at one of these golems, and only then does it fall. Sierra takes one look at it and just cocks a gun. It goes bang, the golem goes down.
Just one shot.
Yep.
Bro.
The hell is that weapon?
It is a what's it called? Uranium tipped slug shot.
If you ask Frizz, he will have sigh and say, "I do not have the technology for this."
This is beyond my capabilities.
Is this something that took down D3 armor like instantaneously?
No, sadly, this is not the thing that took down. It's the one that is holding beside her hip or pouch, whatever.
Ah, it's the shotgun.
Nope.
The mini shotgun.
Nope, it's not even that as well.
Wait, what?
She has a C4 charge bomb.
Oh no! The one that really damaged the D3, right, is basically the shotgun, what? The armor-piercing shotgun slugs. Before the C4 blew everyone up.
It misses though because it bypassed armor and D3 doesn't have actual armor.
Ah.
You also see at some point after she's done using her weapon, she touches a panel and the golem doesn't move. She vaults over the safety railing to the chagrin of most of the safety officers there, walks over to the thing and pulls out a jar. She pulls out a bunch of clay and just coats the bottom legs of the golem with the clay and runs a line from the clay back to before the safety line. And she presses a trigger and it goes kaboom.
Yep, that is what dealt the final blow.
I just look at her, and then look at the pile of whatever is left there and be like, how? Why? Why are you so violent?
Technology. Why are you so violent?
I mean, I understand my violent tendencies, but wow.
If you do ask her, she'll explain that she is a close quarters / demolitions expert.
Ah. Wait, close quarters and oh, so that means all the close quarters weapons lah, shotgun and all that. Okay. That explains a lot. Oh yeah, and then I show her the plushie again. Still remember this?
She looks at it, it's like, yeah, I do. I think it saved my butt.
Yes. Before you did anything rash and one of us would have to knock you out.
Mm-hmm.
This plushie will probably save everyone from me as well.
She backs up a bit, she's like, mm-hmm.
It's not that. Never mind. It's okay. I'll explain to you when the time comes. For now, Curtis, let's continue our tour.
Sure.
Alright,
And I say bye to her.
Alright, she waves her hand.
Mm.
Okay, where would you like to go now?
How about you, Curtis? Any place of interest you would like to go take a look?
Any place. I'm kind of hungry.
To the cafeteria it is.
Yes.
Alright. So you head over to the cafeteria, and it's not like your school cafeteria where there's only like one place you can get food from.
Mhm.
It's a giant mess hall with many tables of various designs, so every single race can sit somewhere and feel comfortable. And there's like several stores. It's like a hawker center.
Center, there we go.
You see food from all over the realm, and some foods you've never seen before.
Hey, Curtis, wanna do something stupid and try something that we never tried before?
Yeah, sure. What's on
Okay.
your mind?
Let's see. What are the more exotic foods that are there? DM.
Roll a d20. Just a,
Roll D20. Hold on.
just a straight d20.
Oh.
I kind of expected that.
That's terrible.
That is
Okay,
so sad.
let's see what you get.
Wait.
Oh.
Can Curtis roll as well, just in case? Yeah,
Sure, why
screw it.
not?
I'm purging my damn thing. I knew it.
And you punched the 20. Good job.
Okay, I'll try once.
Alright, so I'm assuming both of you are like splitting up to find the
What
most
the fuck?
weird.
There's your 20.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, whose number do you want to take?
Who
Mine?
else?
Okay,
Hmm.
20, yeah. Let's see. You walk to a stall that for some reason is in water. Like there's a pond that is specifically made for this stall.
Oh,
The water is quite deep. Actually, you can't even see the bottom.
what?
Is this an endless well of water?
No, there's a stall owner. The person behind the stall is looking at you with a smile that has a bit way too many teeth.
How many
And-
people have died here?
None so far. But you see that this person smiles at you and he asks, greetings. Can I get you anything to eat? All of you roll me a wisdom save.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, just two of them.
Just the two of them, sorry.
Mm. Oh.
Okay.
She got another 20. What?
Alright. With a 15 and 16, both of you shake off the allure of a siren's voice calling out to you.
Really?
Bro.
A siren? What are you gonna do? Eat me?
Oh, the siren has a knife Altara badge, by the way.
No, I look at it. You trying to eat me or something?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's just most knights of Altara have better willpower.
Ah,
Glad to know we're one of them.
okay. That explains a lot. Anyhow, we would like to. What is probably the most popular or most exquisite?
She clicks her tongue. Even though she clicks it, it's still very musical to your ears. And
Ah.
instead of going behind the stall to like open cupboards or whatnot, she just dives into the water.
Both me and Curtis just look at each other and be like, huh? Nani, the fuck just happened?
About 2 minutes or so later, you'll see the water suddenly become a tinge of yellow. No, not yellow, green. And she breaks the surface of the water again. She has something wiggling in her arms and she sets it onto the table. This is our most exquisite meal. You see, on the stall top is a wiggling. Hang on.
If you say tentacle, I'm just gonna straight away say the H word.
It's not a tentacle. Don't worry. It is something much worse. You see this slightly glowing thing with very weird proportionate things come out of the water. It's an explorer chat. As soon as it loads, it's 16 megabytes for a minute.
16 megabytes.
There we go.
Oh,
Dang, wow.
It's a
Isn't
bobbit
that
worm.
It's a
Isn't that
bubble.
worm that catches things
Yes,
and
it's-
dive back into the
It's
ground?
very
Yep.
scary. Ugh.
It's huge. It's the size of your thigh, Deltas.
I understand I like thighs a lot, but the hell?
It is pretty big.
I remember there's a creature in D&D that's actually three-story high. It captured.
Oh
three
yeah,
men.
I know what you're talking about. But anyway, she explains that this meal is usually eaten raw, and that you need to cut open the belly of this thing to get the good part.
Curtis, if you want to sit this one out, I'm willing to sacrifice myself.
Ah, fuck. Oh my god, that's a long one.
Oh yeah, it's very very long.
Oh, and where exactly are we supposed to cut to get the good parts?
Every
Oh,
part
just
is
cut
the
straight
stomach.
down the middle. Just cut straight down the center. Preferably belly side up.
Okay, so are we supposed to do that or she's gonna cut it out for us?
She looks at you, is like, oh, it's best eaten when it's immediately cut, so I'll leave that to you. And she hands you a dagger. She doesn't hand you a kitchen knife, she hands you a dagger. A silver dagger, in fact.
I look at Curtis. Curtis, it was nice knowing you.
Ah, nice to know you too.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Wait, do you just cut it here, right on the stall, or do you find a table first?
Sure.
How you want me to take the damn thing? Just like carry it by the head and then be like this whole thing just thrashing around, everybody looking and like, what the fuck is going on here?
You look around. You look around at the nearby tables to this stall. Some of them have this thing also, and it's still flailing about on the floor. So this seems to be a pretty common occurrence.
Okay, let's try this.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay, we find a table empty just for the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad. Okay, what kind of table are you looking for? Because you find tables that are like from various different nations. You have Linesi style tables, Fey style tables, Divide style tables, fucking Necromancer style tables.
I might as well go to a freaking normal stout table, right?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you find like a normal like Chinese shop punya circular white table.
No, screw it. I'm gonna go to the Linesi one then.
Okay. Alright, so you find yourself upon like a very nice mahogany oak table. And
Okay.
this This thing is maybe longer than your halberd.
Okay.
Thankfully, you notice that all of the poison barbs have been mercifully removed.
Poison bulbs.
Barbs.
Okay. All right. Here goes nothing. Itadakimasu.
Ah.
All right, so you grab your dagger that was offered to you and stab it down the center lengthwise, going down of
Yep.
the eel or whatever the fuck this thing is.
Mhm.
And you are revealed with okay, you don't cut down the entire thing. I'm gonna say you cut down like portion by portion.
Yep.
So you cut down the first portion and you find a green sack. There is nothing else. Everything else is just the shell and the inner body, but you just find a green sack.
Okay.
I just broke his what is this, Curtis, and be like, here goes nothing, I guess.
You
Okay.
put it into your mouth.
Mhm.
It is basically fist size, so you can't actually properly put it into your mouth. You need to take bites out of it.
Okay. I'll take bites, like big chunk bites.
All right. You take the first bite. The texture is a bit like a liver. It's like you're biting into a liver.
Mm.
But it tastes like cheese.
Jeez.
Yeah. It tastes like very wellly fermented cheese. What kind of cheese,
Blue.
Don't say blue. Please
No,
don't say
it's not blue. It's not blue. I'm not that cruel.
But blue cheese is delicious. What are you talking about?
Blue cheese is delicious, but the smell is atrocious.
It's like durian. It's a love-hate
I can't tahan
relationship.
durian. I can't tahan blue
It's
cheese.
a dub though. No, you know what's worse than blue cheese? Goat's cheese. Blue goat's cheese. Mm.
Oh.
Oh no! Please don't remind me. No.
Never tasted this.
I remember one
It is
time where I
stanky
actually
and
slipped
salty.
on something and I face planted on top of blue cheese.
Mm. Too much blue cheese.
Let's just
So-
say that whole day I was actually vomiting on it.
Okay. Is it creamy cheese? Is it hard
I do-
cheese? Is
I
it
do not know how to pronounce this name. I'm just gonna put it into the chat. Okay, this
Yep.
one.
mascarpone? That's a
Mascarpone.
triple cream cheese that you use to make tiramisu.
Ah,
And
yes,
other
it's a very savory cheese taste.
Oh, consistency like mascarpone, but
I'll be like-
savory.
Curtis, you might be surprised. You might want to try this. Serious, try. I'm still alive, as you can see.
Okay, I'll give it a go. Ngop.
Yeah, tastes heavenly for what I'm trying to mimic.
Mmm. Bro.
There's more here. I'm gonna get it more.
Right, so you cut down lengthwise, and every like 2 inches or so, you find another sack.
Oh.
This is heavenly.
Mhm.
I mean, I can get used to this wiggly thing.
The thing is still wiggling, by the way. It's not dead.
I'm sorry, my friend, but you have to suffer for the sake of deliciousness.
Amazing. Mm-hmm.
Even though with both of yours massive appetites, right? It takes you all like 30 minutes to clear this thing.
And then both of us are just like, oh, that was so good, and I'm full.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, very nice meal. The
Mhm.
proprietor of this stall looks very satisfied with herself.
Yeah. How much?
How much is it?
Mm.
One go, please.
Okay, I'll pay.
You hand over the gold, she accepts it, and she dives back into the water, presumably to deposit the
Wait,
money.
before she dives back, I hand her another gold. This is for actually, I didn't expect it, but it was really good. Thanks.
She thanks you and she says, "Thank you, I grow them myself," and then she dives back underwater.
She grows them herself. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I guess I can see myself coming here a bit more often.
Yeah, this is
Right.
I can imagine, right, if Udhira just walks in and sees us munching on this thing while the thief is like flailing around, and then she's like, "What are you?" Faints. I'd be
All
like,
right, so the both of you had a very nice lunch. of weird sea creature. What would you two like to do now? Belly's full, very, very pleased with yourselves.
I
Huh.
guess
I ask Curtis, any other place of interest you would like to, take a look around? The library, perhaps, or something?
I'm not much of a reader per se. I would
I never touched a book after in 4 years, so don't expect me to go to the library.
like same. I would like to know if there's any stages, any places that they go to uh perform.
There is one. There is one. It's not a stage. It's not a theater. It's an amphitheater.
Oh,
It is
okay.
outside in the gardens.
Oh my god. Yes, the
Gardens.
gardens.
Hmm.
Uh,
All right, let's head out there.
yeah, sure. There we go.
All right. So as you head outside of the base into like the lush, what's it called? The lush grasslands. As you approach the area that hosts the amphitheater, you notice that the fields are no longer grass, but purely flowers, glowing flowers,
Ew.
What?
glowing
For me, it's it's too beautiful. I cannot. No.
flowers.
Too beautiful.
There has to be some depth here and there. Then only I'll accept. I'll be like, no,
All right.
please.
In the center of the field, you see the amphitheater, clad
Mhm.
in white marble with several glowing crystals adorning the walls. You see several entrances that is presumably following the cardinal directions of north, south, east, and west.
It's too pretty.
Wait,
Where's
I
the
can-
distraction?
I can imagine in my brain that is too clean.
Exactly.
It is too clean. It is absolutely too clean. The floor, the center performance area is just pristine, lush, green grass. And you see there's no one performing right now, and there's no one in the seats.
ah,
Well, I mean, you can always perform. Then I'll be one of your spectators. I give support. I give support.
thank you. That would be nice. I haven't been.
But I'm still not comfortable with this place being too pristine.
Do you just like grab a piece of coal and just scuff up your seat a bit first before sitting down?
Yes, I just look for something, sand or dirt or anything, just cuff up the seat and be like, okay, now it's comfortable.
All right. So as Delta's heads up among the many, many rows that the amphitheater takes a seat, you notice that the capacity can probably fit about to 500 people.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
Wait, sorry, I didn't get you, DM.
The capacity for this amphitheater is roughly 500 people.
Wait, what?
It's huge.
Well, Curtis, sooner or later, I give you good support. You will have a lot of fans.
Oh, that'll be awesome. Can you can you be right now while I perform something? I need to get this out of my chest.
What's up?
And I shall sing a little thing called Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. So I don't wanna sing that much for TOS.
All right.
Oh.
So,
Mm.
Curtis, as you approach the center of the amphitheater to begin your performance, you
Mhm.
step on a rune and you look down and you're not sure what it does. But a few seconds later, a very loud, monotonous, robotic voice echoes out very, very loudly. Attention, all Knights of Altara. Curtis Blackwell is beginning his performance in the amphitheater.
Go to Silver Star.
Oh, Silver Star, sorry. Why did I say Blackwell?
I'm like, oh no, people.
Oh my god, they're gonna know. They're not gonna know my real name. God damn it.
Everyone else inside of the Knights of Altara base, Kang, sorry, Frizz,
Yes.
Udhira, everyone, you all hear this announcement.
I was laying down on the floor in my workshop aside. Uh, I see someone is for me. Want to go check Kara?
Sounds so dead.
Uh, okay, okay. And then I sits up and I walks
Can
out.
imagine? No, I can imagine this dwarf, right? It's just like give up on life lying down and then just like
Dwarf?
Whoa.
Dwarf? Did you call
Sorry,
me a
dwarf.
dwarf?
No. Sorry. Ampun maaf, ampun maaf.
Oh my god! It's just like calling a goblin orc
Oh no.
Offended?
offended.
Ampun maaf,
Okay.
ampun maaf.
Okay.
So, to Deltas and Curtis, in
Mhm.
a span of 10 minutes, the amphitheater is now full.
Oh boy. But I was actually, performing and was in my heart and soul at that time. So I couldn't see anyone but
Oh,
myself, something like that. Lah.
even better. You open your eyes to a filled amphitheater.
Oh wow.
First generation knights, second generation knights, your friends, anyone you can imagine.
Okay, I'm gonna sit right in the front, and then as soon as he opens his eyes, I'm gonna go, "Whoa, this is amazing!" And then you get one inspiration.
I never got one inspirational point. That's so cool. Thank
No,
you.
no, you can use it.
I give one as well.
You can't.
You
You're not a
can't.
bard.
You,
Everyone starts giving her inspiration.
you know what? I know you can't give inspiration, but I can give you one inspiration. DM inspiration dice. There you go.
There, I give one. I
Whoa.
give also.
Wow.
I give mine also.
Bro, that is so cool. Nice.
Hype.
Thank you. Hype. And then I'll sambung lagi lah. I'll go Sweet Child of Mine. Okay, for some reason my songs are about children. So, it's kind of like a missing a kid or something like that lah.
God
Mhm.
damn it! You're gonna strike something in phrase.
If
And you're
Okay.
striking some, and it's directly pointing at Delta. So it's like, huh?
Huh.
Okay.
Two party members in your team. Huh.
So
But
mhm.
Curtis is our ally and our friend, our what is this? Comrade in arms. We must support.
Mm. So and then uh, af- I think while he's performing, right, about kid or something, he pulls out a letter from inside his clothes, and then while looking at it, it's like while singing, he looks at it and then he takes it back and simpan balik lah, istilahnya. Put it back inside his shirt. And after he's done, um, he takes a bow, thank you, and uh, return down. Thanks for everyone who watching, and I think he would go. Oh,
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
thanks for watching my impromptu performance, and uh, have a good day. And he'll gonna go down there and I think he's gonna take some time alone for now. He'll go back to his off his room. Oh God, I can't speak.
Okay, no problem.
Potato gang.
Potato guy.
All right. With
Let's
the
go.
star performer leaving the stage, the amphitheater also slowly trickles out. It looks like no one else is willing to make a performance right now.
I just what is this? Pat Curtis on the shoulder. Impressive. Really impressive.
Thank you. I need that. you know, looking around with no one like myself kind of feels lonely a bit. Yeah. And
I slowly walk up to Curtis after getting down from the seat.
mm-hmm.
Do you know?
Hmm?
I have a feeling to immediately start a rebellion.
A rebellion?
Long story, long story short. I'm trying to take back the whole entire Divide Kingdom.
Wow, that's insane. Tell me more.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Um,
Yeah.
I do not know how much detail can I get into before someone finds me,
Mm-hmm.
but let's just say there's actually a long pause where she's like stuck for a moment.
Suddenly become D3 armor. Loading. Slow load.
Windows sound.
Windows is
Exactly, XP.
Windows stop responding.
Windows not responding. Please restart. Blue screen.
So, okay, so and then it's like, uh, can I can I actually tell them? Yes? No? No?
My mic was muted for a bit. Go for it.
Oh, okay. No. He's talking to himself. She's talking to him.
Hmm.
Wow, I'm confused. He's talking to himself. She is not controlling talking to him. Okay. Yes? No? But they are our okay. Later time. But long story short, yeah, something like that. And the reason why he wants to keep the two divide people in the ship.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, if you do want to know a little bit, you can ask Udhira. She has heard about it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Frisk says that it is okay to
Mhm.
heard about her,
Mhm.
but he is not comfortable for me speaking it at the moment.
Oh, so you're
I'm Chara right now.
Tara. Ah, okay. Yeah. Hmm.
Well, hello, Chara.
Hi. Very straightforward.
Yeah. Have you gone to the sorry, to the cafeteria lately? There's one thing. What's the name
Pop
of
it
the stall?
worm.
Of,
The stall is it?
yeah,
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 the
the
name of the
stall.
stall.
The name of the stall. Okay, let's see. What did I write down?
Robbit Worm.
The name of the stall is called Terror Beneath the Depths.
Oh no.
Well, if anybody is interested, there is a stall at the cafeteria called Terrace Beneath the Depth, that actually serves really good food. You'll be surprised at what you can find to eat, and it tastes really, really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, given the fact that he always only stays in the workshop and eat potatoes and ration food just to because it will not get destroyed by fire that easily. I'm gonna stick with ration food for now.
What?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, be right back.
Okay.
Oh, sh-
Um. Well, let's just gonna say that staying in the forge he feels more safe.
But you're outside right now.
Yes, that is why I'm here,
Yeah. Might as
and
well try.
not him.
Ah, I see. Hmm. You don't want to try at least?
Nah, I'll find another time. I have work to do. Actually, that's not really work. Now I think about it. Is it now, Chris? Yeah, I thought so.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Very interesting conversation between the siblings.
that you cannot hear.
Yeah.
Is there
Yes.
someone who has like a what's that called? What are those things called?
Hmm?
The in-ear punya, the Bluetooth thingy that you can talk to other people. I forgot the name. Whatever.
Earpods?
No,
Earpods?
not the earpods. The predecessor to that, where you can only use it for calls.
The thing that tells people you're an asshole.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What
Yeah,
if?
very nothing much. Okay, so
Mm-mm.
unless you guys have anything else want to do, we will time skip to the next day where we're having the war meeting.
Wait,
Yeah, sure.
I still have to do the dream thing.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay. Do your dream thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Night falls. The ship is mostly quiet, and Sierra hears a knock on her door.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, it's
You-
only to tell her that she can be calm and collected because this is a remote thing. I don't have to be in her vicinity. I can be in my own room.
Oh, okay. All right. She opens the door, and you can see her. She's dressed in her standard battle wear.
Oh, that's amazing.
And she's like,
Wait, she
Yep.
sleeps in that?
no, she doesn't.
I look at her and I'm like, do you sleep in your whole regalia?
No, I just have a pistol underneath my pillow, but this is for the dream.
Oh, you can stay in your room. I'm here to say, to ask if everything's okay, if you want to continue with it, because you can, sleep in your own time. I don't have to be in the vicinity. I'm going to be in my room personally.
Okay. She gives you a nod. All right, sure.
Are you ready? Are you alright?
I'm fine. You say I can conjure things up in the dream, right? So anything can come up?
Yeah, you can be in your garb, the one that you're wearing right now. You can be on a horse. And then I bring out like a little box. I also have some calming teas if you want to try, if you're having, if you're worried that you might not be able to sleep. This is chamomile. This is a sort of mint thing, which I don't recommend if you're trying to sleep. Lavender, really nice.
She gives you a nod, and absentmindly takes everything you're offering and just puts it onto a table next to her.
She's like, okay.
Might as well go.
Do you have any questions? Otherwise, I'm just going to go.
No, I just wanted to ask whether I can conjure anything I wanted.
Wait, I got a question. How's the bed placement? Like the girls, the women all one side, the guys, boys all the other side, is it?
It's
I
mix and
don't-
match.
It's mixed. They don't really care. Like you can have a boy and girl in the same room. They don't give a fuck.
Knights of Altara. Why did I forget?
Yeah,
Everybody is
they're inclusive of everyone.
adults, you know. If
Well, like,
any
they can-
shenanigans happen, you get kicked off the boat and you
Yeah.
fall 1,000,000 feet.
And everyone can are combat ready, so just don't do shit.
All right. So she gives you a nod, and you can see that she is slightly blank, and her face is like the loading screen face is trying to process everything and closes the door.
It just woke up, didn't she?
Roll inside Udhira to see whether she just woke up.
Okay, I just so happened to pass by because my
But you are not Udhira.
8,
room is
my
like all
inside
the way
very
at the other-
low.
Okay.
and the
Okay.
end corner of the damn place.
It's fine.
Hold on,
Udhira.
inside. Wait, I'm. Hold on.
All right. Yep.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
17.
So 17 and 8, both of you. Oh, sorry, no. For Udhira, who's like talking there, and Deltas, who happen to pass by. Sierra. Let's just say that she probably didn't sleep too well. You probably attribute that to her wearing the armor in her sleep.
Also, you see Udhira sort of telling her like some weird shit about being able to do stuff in dreams, and you have no idea what that means. So if you want to ask questions,
So you're just like, okay, tea, okay. All right, thank you. Click.
I walk back to my room and I see Deltas and I'm like,
Wait, how about
Deltas,
me?
what's up?
Wait, like I was walking past and then I saw like she's like blank.
Oh yeah, she's not paying you any attention. Her attention is not even looking at Udhira, just looking at the tea packets in her hands.
I just look at her and be like, well, someone hasn't been having good enough sleep lately.
Oh, I did not get that at all. I should probably pay attention more. Well, hopefully after tonight, she will be sleeping better. I give her some teas.
Well, she should be able to handle herself knowing what she's capable of, but hopefully she'll be fine. She really needs to calm down though. The way that she was like on standby for anything while acting blank isn't good.
I put my hand on my hip, like sassy position, and I'm like, says the person who needs a tiny octopus.
First of all, it's not an octopus. Second of all, it tastes really good.
What? What?
Did you try
What?
to eat the squishy thing that you put on your head?
Oh wait, no. I thought you were talking about the damn worm.
Is it
Sorry.
that good? I really have to try this worm if that's all you're thinking of the entire day. I'm
Yeah,
impressed.
honestly, you should, but let us do the dissecting part and then you can try the food parts of it.
I clap and I'm like, this sounds like an adventure all its own. And in the grounds, it must be interesting.
Oh
Well-
well. We can try tomorrow. Anyways, I'm heading off to sleep.
We're going to have a sort of war room meeting at 3:00 tomorrow. At the bridge.
All right.
On the bridge.
Okay. At the bridge, right?
I nod.
All right. I'll catch you guys there then. I
Right.
probably won't be getting enough sleep as well, but as long as I can sleep.
I concerned look. Is there anything you want to
All right,
talk about?
nights. Just walk away. Sorry?
you walk away and she's like, let's talk about. Never mind.
Huh? You said something, Udhira?
Oh, I just wanted to know if you wanted to talk about anything. You seem distracted. Hang on. How are you feeling about, all the gifts that we're getting from the Herbian Kingdom? Because I know you don't like them.
Well, as long as it benefits the party, I have no qualms with it. But I still have a problem with the Herbian Kingdom itself.
One day we're going to have to talk about this.
One day we're gonna have to sit down and really talk about it. I agree.
Well,
But
whenever
as
you're
for
ready.
now, I'm just gonna deal with my own self at the moment. There are a few things that I'd rather not talk about as of yet.
I would give you more
I'm trying to
tea.
sleep.
Oh
And you see
no,
Sierra standing in the doorway.
we're not.
Wait, who?
We're not standing near her door anymore. We're like further up.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind. Doesn't happen. You're doing that in front of a door. She's like, I'm
No,
trying to
don't
sleep.
be ridiculous. I'm telling her to go to sleep.
I can imagine. I'll be like, oh, I really feel bad for her.
No. We are far away. We're walking and talking probably. And then I go, I would give you some tea to help you sleep, but unfortunately it's all in that room.
Well, let her. I think she deserves it a bit more, considering what she's been through.
Can
Oh
you
well.
imagine? 4 years.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to head to bed now.
All right. Good night.
Night, Deltas.
All right. Night falls. Some of you have slightly less troubled sleep. Some of you have very good sleep. Udhira, you're casting set spell. And I've been reading this for the past 5 minutes and I still cannot comprehend it. So we'll just go on what I have as the assumption of this spell right now, okay? All right. So how do you cast this spell?
Okay, so what I do is, it takes 1 minute. I'm on my bed. I'm lying down. I pick up the quill. It's from a very pretty sort of bird of paradise kind of bird.
Okay.
And there is a quill. There is an inkwell next to me that is like no spill. So if you tip it over, it doesn't spill. And then for a whole minute, I dip the feather into the inkwell, and then I start drawing a line from the tip of my middle finger on my palm, across, through my hand, across my chest, and then replacing the quill so that I can continue the line across to my other hand, ending at the tip of the other middle finger. That takes 1 minute, and by the time it's done, I fall asleep.
Okay. As the spell takes hold and you attempt to reach Sierra, who is presumably in her bed sleeping, you find yourself in a very strange landscape. I shall present to you a picture.
Brilliant. Wait, what? Where? How?
You find yourself down in a corridor. A very strange looking corridor. You take a look around and this is what you see.
Why is this? God.
I'm going to look at the walls. I'm going to touch the textures. Is it cold?
Very cool. Metallic. And you see Sierra step out next to you, and she's holding on to something. You see her dressed in the attire of which she fell asleep in just now, but instead of a trademark gun that you see her usually carrying, you see her carrying something else. You see her carrying this thing. I shall grab a picture.
Picture.
Oh.
Oh, is that a rocket launcher? Oh my
What the heck is that?
See her carrying this over her shoulder.
How big is it?
It is easily as big as her.
It is a rocket launcher. Oh my god.
I'm going to walk towards her slowly, and then I'm going to go, Sierra?
She turns around. She looks quite calm that she has this gigantic weapon in her hand.
And then I'm going to touch the walls, and I'm like, this is very interesting. I've never seen architecture made entirely out of metal?
Titanium.
Titanium. I'm not sure what titanium is.
She thinks about it from let's just say it's stronger than steel, but it's a metal.
Stronger than steel. Fascinating.
Stronger than steel, a third of the weight.
Huh. To be fair, anything is heavy when it comes to me. I'm very weak.
She laughs about it for a moment, and she says, well, we're here. How do we go about this?
Well, first, I'm going to ask you, is this where you feel safe?
Okay.
She gives you a nod. Yeah, this reminds me of the base I was deployed from.
I knew it.
I sort of look around. It's very Spartan. Aside from is it all like titanium, or is there concrete?
No, it is purely titanium.
it's
Everything in here is made of metal.
So it's very cold. It's very flat. There's no adornments.
Nope, there is nothing personal about this place. It looks very militaristic. Like all of the feeling, all of the personality has been taken out of this room.
I ask her to. I look at her and I'm like, right. It's not often that. Usually I talk to students about this, but it's not often that a safe space happens to be a liminal space. Usually it's somebody's childhood home, or a kitchen, or a restaurant.
She gives you a laugh and she starts speaking. if you work in the profession I'm working in right now, knowing the amounts of monstrous deities, creatures that can destroy the world with a snap of his fingers, having something so secure is quite nice to have.
I nod. I'm going to ask you to. Well, we don't actually have to sit down because technically you're asleep, so we can remain standing. Why don't we first do a thinking exercise, creation exercise?
Okay, she gives you a nod.
I am going to, with her permission, go. If you allow me, I will conjure in my hand a small flower.
She gives you a nod.
I'm going to make in my hand a very pretty daisy. You can see the water droplets pool, the morning dew pool on some of the petals.
She looks at it. Okay.
And then I
She
go,
nods.
can you make something, not necessarily a flower, but something that you love, that's something small?
Something small. Okay. She thinks about it for a moment. And she holds out something cone shape. Is this thing?
It's a shell.
Why am I not
You know
surprised?
what? I knew it. I was like, she's
knew
gonna
it.
bring out a shell in you. Yeah. Okay. She's gonna look at this. Can Udhira tell what it is? Like, she's smart. Has she seen? Like, can she go? Oh yeah, that's just a big gun thing.
So
Eat and warthog king bullshit bullet right there.
Oh, you're not wrong, by the way. Okay, so Udhira, you recognize a cartridge that looks slightly similar to this. Frizz's new gun uses a cartridge that is 25 times smaller than this. This looks like the same cartridge but on steroids.
I look at it and I'm like, that's a very big bullet.
Ah, yes, it's fired from the A10 Warthog's gun, the General Electric GAU 8/A Avenger.
Why am I not surprised?
I nod.
Why are you so detailed? Why?
Why?
He's
Why are you not in the game? I'll be holding that.
I take the flower that I conjured and I put it in my hair. You can feel free to get rid of it and put it on the ground, because now we're going to try more difficult things, and it's having to do with the missing 4 years.
Okay, she sets it on the ground. It's fucking huge. It's the size of a forearm.
It's for the listeners, it's bigger than a beer bottle. Not the big tiger bottle, the normal 350 ml. Actually,
she sets.
yeah. It might bring up some trauma, but I also hope that it's going to bring out some memories deep within the recesses of your subconscious. Just because
gives you a nod.
you might not have been awake as yourself, it doesn't mean your faculties weren't open.
She gives you a nod again.
Because I was there, we're going to try first thinking deeply about when your body set off the grenade that took out one of us in the cabin.
She looks at you and she thinks about it for a moment. And she responds, "Grenade? What grenade?"
You remember the missing one that you were wondering where it went?
Oh, the smoke bomb. Okay. And she gives you a nod. All right, I'll think about it. Am I supposed to shape the environment?
At this point, because you yourself aren't able to think about it because you technically weren't there, and I do the words "weren't there" with bunny ears.
Okay.
But I have a feeling that if you tap into your subconscious, your memories, and you just let it run with the intention that you want to find out what happened to that smoke bomb, it should come out by itself.
Okay. She closes her eyes, and you can see a look of intense concentration cross her features as a door materializes right next to her.
What door is it?
It looks like a spaceship bulkhead door.
Okay.
She turns around and she looks at it. Looks like it requires a key card. And she, from her pocket, pulls out a key card and swipes it across the reader. It loads for a second before it flashes red. She looks at it in abject confusion and crouches down and looks at the panel. Udhira?
Mm-hmm.
Do you recognize the symbol? And she points at the keypad screen.
Is it the bug in her neck?
No,
What is it?
it is a symbol of the divide.
Oh. I look at it and I'm like, that would be the symbol of the divide. The people who were actively fighting against. The people who
I
put
look
you
at her, it's
under.
like, I tell, yeah, but I tried to do what you said, and usually when we have these kind of doors and I present this key card and she waves something in your face that says level 5. Usually any door will open, but it didn't open the door.
This might be one of the ways that we can access your subconscious mind. It's blocked. This is the door that's blocking it. And then I
She
sit down.
shrugs. It's like,
How
I
do
mean,
we get through? Do you know some way to bypass this kind of things? This
She
is your safe
holds-
space.
she's holding the key card. In the facilities that I work in, these doors and walls are nigh impenetrable, and the only way to get them open is if you have appropriate clearance for the door. And level 5, O5 level clearance is meant to open any door. And if that's the case and this door doesn't open, I'm not sure what to do.
You say level 5 clearance, right? Is there some kind of override? Some kind of keyword? Something that you keep in your mind to make sure you don't remember trauma?
She looks at you for a moment. I mean, I can try. And she closes her eyes again. And Udhira, you see, as she's concentrating, the doors start to change a bit. Runes start to sprawl on the surface of the door.
Can I read it?
Runes you recognize.
I'll
You
read it.
see what appears to be some form of spell, curse, or whatnot, some sort of magical effect that. Roll me intelligence check.
Okay, let's do. What kind of intelligence check?
Roll me Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay.
Bruh.
22.
Yes.
With a 22, you're not too familiar with what kind of spell was casted, but you are aware it's some form of blood magic.
Can I relate to the thing that is at the back of her neck? Because I know it's still there. We didn't take it out. She just, overrid it with, deity magic.
Mm-hmm. It does not look like anything on the back of her neck. This is something else completely.
I am going to try and commit it to memory. What does it say? Is it something that I can translate?
It is not like in the sense of a sentence. It's like a mess of words that doesn't seem to have any correlation to one another.
I'm going to read out these words out loud to her.
Okay, I shall read out the words for you. At least a small portion of it, lah.
Yep.
Potato, science, deaf, idiot, stupid, money, paper, bed, chair, hamster. Yeah, that's about it, lah.
Hamster.
Hamster.
The only thing that's a constant is that directly in the center of the door, besides all the words that have random meanings to it, is a divide symbol. And you can see like a very yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go on. All right. In addition to that, there's also like a very thin, barely visible red line connecting all of the words to the divide symbol.
Do the lines
They
are
overlay,
the lines,
they interject, they overlap, all to connect to the center.
is there a bigger picture if I step back and squint?
No. Roaming perception.
Oh, my perception is so shit though.
It's okay.
16, it's better.
All right, as you step back and you attempt to get a bigger picture of this, right, you can see that not only does the divide symbol seem to be slightly different, but all of the words are arranged in such a way that it that it represents a certain symbol, a symbol that you are very, very afraid of. The 9 hells.
The 9 hells. Huh.
So, Udhira, with that out of the way, you're fairly certain not only is this blood magic, it is also nefarious magic.
I look at her and I'm like, I stop squinting because I look stupid when I squint. Like literally, she takes 2 steps back and starts squinting. It's like concentration, and then she stops squinting and she turns around. And she goes, "Blood magic and the 9 hells. Does any of this make sense to you?"
She looks at you, it's like, well, I am aware of the Scarlet King, but I don't think that falls under the category of the 9 hells.
Have I heard of the Scarlet King?
No, you have not.
Okay, I look at her and I'm like, I have not heard of the Scarlet King.
She gives you a shrug. Could this be some sort of magic from your world? Back in my world, we have these fictional tales about how people can put a block on memories.
I nod. I'm not sure if it's just my world. It might be something that transcends this plane, considering...
It's a very scary thought if this is the work of the Scarlet King.
You have to explain. What is the Scarlet King?
I'm going to send you a file later, Udhira.
Okay. And then she goes, before she proceeds, she goes, "Are you okay? Do you want to continue?"
Well, it's fine. I haven't encountered this deity before, but we are always on guard for it back in our world. It is the so-called ultimate rival of the SCP Foundation.
Why didn't I think about that? Why?
And then I go,
Why didn't I?
All right, go on, Udhira.
"That is definitely a concern, but I'm more worried about your state of mind."
Oh, I'm fine. When you work in the Foundation, trauma, death, these sort of things are quite commonplace. Not to mention, we also have an F6 to help with that if we want to forget.
F6?
Amnestics, memory wipers.
Oh, amnestics. Huh.
I wish I could get my hands on a few of those right about now, but I don't think that's possible.
I think, and I laugh a little bit, that would be the opposite of what we're trying to do.
She gives you a smirk. Well, I really don't know how to get past this door. I can try to shoot the door, and she gestures towards the thing she's holding.
This is
No.
your dream. You can do anything you want. And
Okay,
then
hold
I
on.
sort of point to the door and take one
Okay.
step back.
All right, she steps towards you first and she says, hold still for a moment. And she conjures up another one of the aptly named wristwatch that Frizz has been calling. And she gives it to you.
I take
Clip
it.
this onto your shirt.
I put it onto
Apa?
my shirt.
Oh.
Huh?
And she touches it. What?
Kejap.
Oh, it's talking
Alright.
background stuff.
And she touches it. And you see directly in front of you, a shimmering blue fuse starts to envelop you. And as it solidifies, it disappears and becomes invisible. But if you touch your arm, you can see there is like a millimeter of resistance between your arm and, where your hand is grabbing.
That's the shield.
Okay, step back, take cover, please.
I go behind whatever it is. I go behind one of the the ceiling fixtures, the fins.
Okay. You step behind one of those things, and she stands in front of the door and aims the gun at the door. A very bright, very, very hot red circle starts to emerge on the front of the cannon. And a beam of red laser just hits the door, washing the entire room with red light. As the light dies down and you blink the spots out of your eyes, the door is unscathed, and she looks a bit disappointed.
It was worth a try. Do you remember the elephant-looking fellow?
Who?
Hang on. Your subconscious might and may try to stab them. I am going to, looking at her expression, if you allow.
So,
And then I'm going to conjure the visage of the elephant guy. The Eidolon? No, the Olodolon.
The thing.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. You conjure it. Before you is something you did not expect. Instead of a picture of the Loxodon, you see this materialize in front of you,
Oh, it's blurry.
with the word censored at the bottom.
I look at her. Is this normal?
Well, this is the standard way the Foundation censors things if they don't want us to see certain images.
Interesting. I'm wondering if we can find like a curse removal thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, that'd be great if that's the case.
I don't know if it would do anything to help this. Can I do some kind of arcana check to discern tier of magic? Like is this a level 5? Level 6?
I'm confused. What?
Like do a spell check, essentially.
Oh. Sure, roll Arcana check.
I hope it works. Yeah. 18.
Alright. This is easily beyond any 9th level spell.
There's a very worried look plastered on my face.
Sierra looks at you, is like, I take it that look isn't good.
I shake my head.
Well then.
The spells that we have that are afforded to us as practitioners of magic, innate or learned, this goes beyond that.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't think we're going to make any breaks today. We can try again some other night, but I would like to
gives her a nod.
try some curse removal first if it's possible.
Okay, sure. She gives you a nod. It's like, do you do that now or?
No, you need to sleep.
She gives you a nod. Okay, so how do I break this connection?
You just decide, or I'll decide. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow morning, and hopefully you get out of your regalia and maybe get some proper sleep.
She gives you a nod and concentrates again. Another door opens with another keypad. This time though, when she swipes the key, the door opens and reveals an elevator room. She steps on the elevator and she ascends.
Okay, I'm gonna will myself awake.
Okay. You are now awake in your bed. Presumably it's been 8 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of thinking to do.
All right. So, the next morning, Udhira, as you wake up, you see the crew, the Moon Elves anyway, look a lot better now.
Yay!
Okay, that's
Happiness.
good.
Are
What's
you-
the
did
guy's
you-
name again? Shit, I forgot his name.
Thias.
Kai.
Thias.
Thias.
Yep.
And then I go, Thias, are you right?
She gives you a nod as he's still like reading like the daily report in the form of a tablet he's holding. Yep, I'm fine. Back to work as usual.
If you need to talk about stuff, if any of your crew need, my room is available to chat.
You can see his face hesitates for a moment until you add it to chat, then he calms down a bit.
I would think that people would know that I've set up my room as like a domicile as well as like a counseling space.
He's like, okay. Well, don't worry. If we do have any issues, we'll be sure to take it up with you. Otherwise, we're fit for duty.
There's going to be a war meeting at 3 o'clock to see where we go. Frisk has some new information.
She gives you a nod. Well, I will call all heads of staff to join the meeting as well. Would you like to use the meeting room?
The bridge would be simple, I think.
She looks at you, it's like, I don't think the bridge would be wise. Besides, my crew need to do their work to keep the ship running. But follow me, and he points towards the teleportation circle.
Okay.
All right,
Follow,
you step
follow.
on, and he keys the keypad and steps on himself. You all disappear and reappear in a rather large room. The only thing in this room is a large oval table with several chairs, and out of game a projector hanging on the wall.
I look at the projector. What is that?
Oh, here, I'll show you. He walks over, takes his tablet, pulls a wire from the thing, puts it into his tablet, and he says, come here for a moment.
I go.
He raises the tablet to your face, presses a button, there's a flash of light and a click, and you see your face that's slightly squinting now on the projector screen.
Oh. It's like thaumaturgy, but for your face.
She looks at you and says, sure? He gives you a nod.
Interesting.
Essentially, as long as what we have on this device is connected, we can show it through the display. And he points towards the projector screen.
Very good. Well, I will see everybody back here. I guess you should have a notice up on
Oh yes,
the bridge.
I'll do that now. Don't worry. Hold on. And he just taps into his tablet, and you'll hear you hear one of the bridge officers just announce towards the ship. Attention, all heads of staff, please enter the conference room at 3 o'clock. And with that, he gives you a nod. Well, I will see you here at 3 then.
I nod, and then I stand in the teleporter thingy and key the thing that says get out.
Okay, I don't know where you go to, but we'll figure it out later. So let's try to take this quick. Do you guys want to do this now or during the next session?
Next session.
Next session!
All right. That will end today's session, and next week we'll start off with the war meeting.
Yeah. Stuff.
Yeah, I don't need to prepare any maps for the next 2 weeks or so. Good.
Okay, thanks for listening in. We will see you guys next week on Thursday.
War.
Bye!
Bye.